I think we're seeing another brisk start to our year. January was a little soft, but we certainly picked up momentum in March, and April's shaping up the same.
The Vernon housing market is showing no signs of slowing down.
Things are looking good. There's new product coming on. It's selling fairly quickly.
The Okanagan Real Estate Board is predicting another solid year in sales, but doesn't expect a big spike in prices.
We're seeing good, healthy activity in the number of sales that are happening. Listings that are coming on that are priced well and clean and in good neighborhoods. We're seeing multiple offers on some of those listings.
Realtor Ann Murphy says things have been very busy, especially because it's springtime.
A lot of sellers like to list in the spring just because their houses show well in the springtime and there's lots more buyers out.
If you are looking to list, she says first impressions are everything.
So take advantage of that. Spruce up your curb appeal of your home by adding some flowers or plants near the front, and always make your entryways uncluttered and welcoming.
Curb appeal goes a long ways, and it doesn't take much to make a difference.
This house has a little bit of paint chipping on the door and the door frames. Beautiful colors, but you know, this is the first thing they see.
She also says spending a bit of time on your front garden can really help.
You know, simple things like just cutting back the dead branches neatens it up a lot. Sweeping the driveway, just getting rid of some of this garden debris, and then even staging that lovely patio area that you've got out there. Put out some garden furniture, you know, make it look welcoming, that people actually can picture themselves out there with a glass of wine enjoying the fantastic views you have.
Murphy says the most important thing you can do when selling your home is educate yourself on the market.
Work with a good realtor to educate yourself on the current sales in your neighborhood, and then price accordingly so that you can position yourself well to sell quickly.
As for the buyers, most of them are local, and that number seems to be on the rise.
Buyers have actually shifted up slightly to being more local buyers. Last year, from January to December, we had 56% of our buyers were local buyers, people within our board area. This year in the first quarter, those buyers are 60%, so a slight shift up, and that came directly out of a shift from Alberta. Last year, we had 18% of our buyers from Alberta. This year, we're at 15%, so maybe not entirely, but some of that shift is Alberta.
As for whether that's a result of the downturn in Alberta's economy,
some of those folks, you know, may not be able to come that had planned to come because maybe they're having trouble selling their homes back in Calgary. But I would say as far as the boomer population, that segment, a big chunk of them have already laid their plans in place. And if they're planning to retire to the Okanagan, chances are they'll still make that move.
Murphy believes we might see a trickle-down effect come summertime with recreational properties.
I think that we may have less visitors from Alberta, which means that they're spending less in our local economy. However, it's important to remember that this may be balanced out by people that have now the option of taking an early retirement and have always planned on retiring in the Okanagan and will just come and purchase here and live here sooner.